Hello, everyone, and welcome to New York Empoleon's Week 7 Battle of the PCL. We are here this week taking on the Hartford Yard Gogoats, coached by Daily26. And if you have not seen my sets, what I am bringing or why I am bringing it, definitely go check out the team builder. It's a little bit more detailed this week than usual. I'm a little bit flustered. I explained it in the team builder a little bit more, but basically, I got a new computer. I also still have my old computer, so now I have two computers. 3 screens, so one's got the Switch, one's my new computer screen, and one's my old computer screen. So I've got calcs, I've got like stats, I've got stuff everywhere. So please bear with me as we just go through this experience together, everybody. The new computer is the one that's recording, so if there's a weird audio stuff or anything like a little wonky, just please understand that it is the new computer, and I'm still trying to get used to it and get familiar with it. So just bear that in mind. But it shouldn't affect, hopefully, shouldn't affect my gameplay in any way, shouldn't affect my strategies, and it shouldn't affect the quality of the content. I hope. That's really the one place that I don't know yet, because I haven't. This is the first recording. These two battles, actually, these two battles. So this one and the other one, I'm recording all of them within 2 hours of each other. And since this one comes out first, it's okay to say that. And we'll see. I guess this whole week is going to be an experience. But anyway, I've kept my opponent waiting far too long. Let's see what he's bringing and get into this battle, because I just want to see how it goes. Good luck to my opponent, and let's get it on. So he does have the Skarmory, the Primarina, the Rotom Heat, the Passimian, not the Hitmonlee. That's not too surprising. I mean, the Hitmonlee might have been pretty scary. No Leafeon, no Tentacruel. So he's actually not he's not bringing his duplicate types as much. He does have the Chansey, which, oh, that Chansey, please use it to stop my Hatterene from going nuts. Without the Unfezant, there's really nothing that beats Rotom Wash as a lead here. Specs Rotom hits his entire team super hard. Should take any one hit from the Passimian if I need to, especially considering I think he'd have to be Scarfed to outspeed me, since I am running quite a bit of speed on this Rotom. To actually, yeah, no, he has to be Scarfed because I'm speed tying with the Rotom Heat. So, yeah, so he should be good to lead with that Rotom here and see what he wants to lead with. If he is Scarf, close combat definitely does no-co. U-turn definitely does no-co. And we should be good. So, actually, H-Pump could just straight up Oko Passimian if he leads with it. I won't go for it because that's way too aggressive, and he probably goes Chansey, but should be fun. Should be fun. So, again, everything is reset up for the new computer. It shouldn't look different to you guys. It really shouldn't, but it might. I fully see Chansey coming in here. I'm just going to Volt Switch. There's no reason to do anything else. And he is going to switch out. That's not surprising at all. Also, I have another keyboard now. And there's the Chansey. Yeah, this is pretty much what I expected. So we're going to actually get a calc on these. Is this specially defensive or physically defensive? I think it's physically defensive based on that roll. Yeah, it looks physically defensive. But that is a free switch in right now into my Urshifu. No holds barred, no questions about it. We sub in front of a Chansey since he never stays in, ever. Never 100% of the time ever stays in. Skarm could come in here. Skarm's annoying, certainly, especially if you like Rocky Helmet. And there he's going to switch out. And there's the Skarmory. But we sub. And let's see, are you max physically defensive like Rocky Helmet set? Because if you are, that's going to be a little annoying. But we're going to still be doing about 40% with Wicked Blow, which is pretty good damage. And if you're not max Phys Def, then we're going to be in good shape. So, and I want to know if you're like body pressed or like what you are. So, yeah, that's definitely max Phys Def. And he's Rocky Helmet. And he actually goes straight for the Drill Peck, which is really interesting. Breaks my sub. And I will switch out. Rotom's free here. He might predict that. He might go straight Chansey. But that would be really aggressive on in my opinion of what he would do. I could also just go out into my... No, I'm just going to go Rotom here. Rotom's free. Free and safe. And no reason to do anything else. Drill Peck's interesting. I'm surprised. I don't know what that's necessarily for. Body Press seems like it would have done more damage overall. That's going to do nothing to Rotom, and now we have another free Volt Switch. And we have put Skarmory in an awkward position where it really doesn't want to come in on the Urshifu again. So, if he goes Chansey here... Oh, he actually goes to something else. Oh, that's Chansey. I just didn't read the name last time. So we know it's Max, Fizz Def, Scarm. But Chansey is his special wall here. So I could go Hatterene, but that kind of reveals my hand a little bit. I want that Hatterene to be a surprise. We're looking at a huge amount of damage from Liquidation. So I'm actually just going to go into Araquanid here. And I'm just going to go for a Liquidation. It would kill the Chansey, and Scarm could come in predicting maybe a Sticky Web. And this is going to do a huge amount of damage to Scarm. Like, this should 2-hit KO the Scarm. It does. And he might Roost, but I want to see it. I got to see the Roost if he's going to go for it. Unfortunately, I don't have the speed to outspeed him. I didn't invest to outspeed Scarm this week. That would have taken a ton of speed. So there's the Roost. But I forced him to click Roost, and what we're going to get out of this is going to go back into Rotom on another Roost. And if I get a defense drop, then we're in really, really good shape. So, but I can't stay in here because he's going to have to Roost again. I can't stay in on that. So I just go Rotom 100 times out of 100. And he goes Chansey, but we're still wearing it down, still forcing in this Scarm. And that's exactly what I want Rotom to do here. There's another Roost. He's not going to be back to Sturdy, so he can't stay in and go for like a Toxic or anything like that. He just has to go out into Chansey. And we just Volt Switch as usual. This is what we've been doing. This is what we were trained for. This is why we're here. Oh, man. Scarm Chansey is going to be a little annoying to break down. But not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Certainly not. Lil Merm. What did you think I was going to go for? What did you think I was going to go for here? That did nothing. That thing must be Assault Vested. Based on that damage. That did, like, oh god, I just smacked the mic. I'm sorry to everybody who heard that. That thing, like, 100% Assault Vested, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Assault Vested and max HP. Okay. Well, that makes me want to just, like, go out into Urshifu again and just Poison Jab. Should kill from here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because he's not speed invested or Scarf or anything. He has to be Assault Vested. Poison Jab kills from here. Although he could go Scarm. So one option is to go Sub, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather him just go Scarm. Or do I double? Do I double into Rotom here? I kind of want to double into Rotom as he goes Scarm. Because he's going to go Scarm. Because he knows I have Poison Jab. I'm going to make this aggressive play. He may stay in. It would really surprise me if he does. Rotom can take one hit since he's definitely Assault Vested. He does stay in. He goes for the Moonblast. I'm surprised. But we get a Volt Switch here. We know we're pretty sure we outspeed because based on that damage. So he's going to switch out. He's going to go Chansey. But we're still... Rotom's doing exactly what Rotom needs to do here. Which is just wear down the Chansey. I could go Scizor and Swords Dance. Honestly, it seems like the safest play here is to go Scizor and Swords Dance. I have so many physical attackers to just threaten this Chansey. And Swords Dance plus Life Orb into the Skarmory. He goes Rotom Heat. Superpower kills, but I don't live a hit from it. I'm just going to go out into my... I'm going to switch out here. Rotom Heat is not what I expected you to go into. That's a good play, though. Makes sense. There's the Overheat. All right. So now we sack, if we can. I'm just going to Toxic. I'm throwing out this Toxic no matter what he does. But I'd love for something to die so that I can go into my Hatterene on this Rotom, force the Chansey in, and click Swords Dance, and then click Trick Room. That's what I want. That's the only thing I want. And against his roster, that wins the game right there. Sad about it, but it is what it is at this point. Chansey comes in. We're going to get a Toxic off. It's probably Natural Cure, so it probably doesn't end up mattering that much. He's going to Soft Boil at this point. Do I Nasty Plot? I mean, it doesn't really end up making a difference if I Nasty Plot, right? Actually, I think it does. I think I do Nasty Plot. Because he's going to Soft Boiled, and that means he's staying in. And he doesn't really threaten me. And he's Toxic, so he can't stay in forever. Seismic Toss doesn't kill. Actually, 2 doesn't kill because of the Black Sludge recovery. So I could just Flamethrower Sludge Wave here. I could just Nasty Plot again. What is +4 doing? Is it worth it? Diminishing returns and all that. I don't think it's worth it. Sludge Wave seems good. If you go for the Seismic Toss here, it's fine. We're putting you down at 50% again. Goes for the Heal Bell. Okay. We're out of range of 2 Seismic Tosses at this point. I'll just throw out another Toxic. And then I can just Nasty Plot in front of you. I mean, nothing stopped me from getting +6. Certainly not this Chansey. There's the S-Toss. Because now you have to Soft Boiled, right? Or you just die. And then you have to Heal Bell again. So I will get enough recovery if you keep doing that to just always live your Seismic Tosses. And at +6, I'm 2 KOing. So there's the Heal Bell. So the question is, what do you go for here? I just go for I think I just Sludge Wave here. It doesn't kill, but forces you into an uncomfortable position where you always have to recover or you die. Because one more Seismic Toss doesn't kill me. And I could get a poison. It's unlikely, but it could happen. They go straight for the Seismic Toss. So he's actually going to let his Chansey go down here. I'm just going to Flamethrower. Seems safer. And definitely gets the kill. And he can't go in Skarmory for free on that. And dropping Chansey here means that Rotom Wash goes absolutely crazy. So Salazzle kills Chansey with Flamethrower. And unless something's Scarfed, which I get to Scout now, because I outspeed everything, including Gengar, I outspeed you, and I can Flamethrower. I mean, you can get big, I guess, but like... So he is Scarfed. Oh, he's interesting. He's Scarfed GMax. Okay. Alright, so Gengar kills Salazzle with Shadow Ball. But I know you're Scarfed into Shadow Ball now, which makes it super safe for me to go into... Oh, shoot. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Oh, he's not Scarfed. He can always just G-Max. That was really, really... Ah, that was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. Happens. I guess we sack Urshifu. Or we threaten the Sucker Punch, right? He thinks I'm going to Sucker Punch. So he's going to switch out. Into Skarm. I'm going to Wicked Blow. I'm going to Wicked Blow for that Skarmory. Yeah, he's going to switch out. Alright. So I don't even have the Sucker Punch. But he doesn't know that. And we're just going to Wicked Blow. Just try to get some damage on the Skarmory. So now I go into Rotom again. I went into that Urshifu so aggressively and was like, wait. No. That's what went through my head right there. I have to go Rotom here. If he kills it, he kills it. But otherwise, it gets a kill. He's probably going to Roost. Goes for the Drill Peck. I don't actually know if that kills from here. It does, just barely. All right, so Skarmory kills Rotom Wash with Drill Peck. Just barely. Oh, man. What do I go into here to deal with you? You know what? I'm going to go into my Hatterene. If he goes for the Iron Head, happens, man. Happens. I have to Trick Room. I have to Trick Room. If he has the Iron Head and he goes for it, that's fine. It happens. Goes out into the Primarina. That thing is Assault Vested. How much do you want to take a... How much do you want to take a Psycho Cut? Not at all? I don't need to Swords Dance. Why waste time? Why waste time? We can claim potentially 4 kills here. If I can get this kill here with this thing, Rotom Heat might be able to take 1, but it's going to have Psychic Terrain up at that point. And this might be the key I needed. Might be the ticket I needed to get this victory here. He's going to be so confused. He's going to be so confused. Oh, he sees the crit. He doesn't know. Oh, my gosh. So we know that that doesn't matter, but he doesn't know it doesn't matter. Oh, my God. He actually has no idea. He has no idea that I'm physical right now. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Rotom Heat's definitely not coming anywhere near killing me right now. Gengar is still a huge, massive problem. Like, there's no two ways about it. He's going to preserve that Gengar, and it's going to become a massive issue for me later in the game. The Araquanid being able to take 1 hit might be my key to victory here, and I can't let that thing take any more damage. So he goes Passimian. Just gonna. Does this thing have Sturdy? I forget if this thing has sturdy or not. Why do I feel like this thing gets Sturdy? No, it doesn't. All right, it's dead. Man, if I'd gone for a Swords Dance in front of that Primarina, this game would be so over. All right, he goes into the Skarm here. We Max Flare. Maybe he has Protect. Maybe you switch it, doubles out. So that thing's going to go down to the Max Flare. And I've got 1 more turn left. He could go Gengar here. I've got 1 more turn left of Trick Room. I don't have any more turns left of... he goes Rotom. Okay, I don't have any more turns left of the GMax. But wait a minute. I guess I gave him Sun. That's what he was banking on. Psycho Cut in Psychic Terrain does a lot of damage. Doesn't Oko. But that's okay, right? Or do I Swords Dance? Do I do it? I feel like I do. I don't think it could cost me the game in any way, right? Because then I just Trick Room next turn no matter what. Unless he doubles into Gengar. I don't think there's any way he doubles into Gengar here. He could Volt Switch into Gengar, but that doesn't make a difference. The end result's the same. I still die. I may as well just Psycho Cut. Reveal that I am a physical set. Goes for the Overheat. Doesn't kill me, even in the sun, I don't think. Just barely. Just barely living. The Trick Room expires. And now we have a choice here. Do we just sack this off? I think we do have to sack this off. I'm going to go... I mean, I feel like I just go Trick Room. And he might just Volt Switch here. He sees that I am physical. Rotom, he kills GMax, Hatterene with Volt Switch. And he goes Gengar. But my Araquanid takes a hit from that, and then Scizor finishes it off, and then Urshifu outspeeds the Rotom because he's not Scarfed. So we're going to go Araquanid. I don't think there's any one move it learns that can kill Araquanid from here. I am bulky. GMax Terror is doing 60% max. We're above that. So, oh wait, Liquidation in the sun. Why did I click that? That's okay. It's okay. I forgot about the sun. Not the end of the world. Maybe he goes for something that changes the weather. Probably not. Max Terror. We should live this. Yeah, and we do. And then we Liquidation. In the sun, that does nothing. I completely blanked on that. That is my own fault. And I think I just threw this game. I think I threw the game by forgetting that the sun's up. Alright, so GMax. Gengar kills Araquanid with GMax Terror. So the question is, do I go Scizor? I don't think I kill with a Bullet Punch here, but I definitely don't kill the Rotom with Scizor. Well, unless I outspeed it, but like if I go into Urshifu, it just dies. So I feel like I have to go Scizor, but he's got to have Max Flare. He's got to have Max Flare. There's no way he doesn't. But I feel like I have to go Scizor here. Does Gengar learn? Oh, now the question becomes, do I just let the timer expire? I'm not trying to. I really just want to know if this thing learns Flamethrower or not. Because if it doesn't, then I'm okay. It learns Fire Punch. I forget if it learns Flamethrower. No, it doesn't learn Flamethrower. Oh, I don't want to let the timer expire. I really don't. I just roost here. I live a hit. I win this game if I just don't click a move, I think. Because of where the HPs are at. But I'm gonna click bullet. I can't click Bullet Punch. Maybe I can. I don't know. I'm gonna click Bullet Punch. And I guess he let the timer expire. Neither of us really knew who was gonna win that. But I guess I had cumulatively slightly more HP than he had at the end of the game. Honestly, that doesn't feel great. I thought about stalling timer. The roost was not to stall timer at all. The roost was to take him down from his Gmax because I could never kill him with Bullet Punch while he was Gmaxed and I was Life Orbed. So I could never beat him there. But once he came down, I think that Bullet Punch would have killed. And then Urshifu can beat the Rotom 1v1. So it was actually strategic to do that because I was never going to kill him with the Bullet Punch when he was Gmaxed. So I'm not sure if that game, if the timer ended up changing the result or not. It definitely changed the differential. But because Scizor could kill the Gengar, and then Urshifu could 1v1 the Rotom, I think I had it. I think I had it there. Because Urshifu, Wicked Blow, should have killed the Rotom, especially after a Bullet Punch, after the first damage that it took from the Hatterene. No, after that Hatterene damage definitely killed, and it wasn't Scarfed. So I do think I had the game at the end there with that Roost, just to get his Gmax down. The Roost, again, not to stall timer. I was just checking to see if Gengar got Flamethrower, and I realized the timer was short, and I feel really bad about it. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's a 2-2 victory for us. We improve our record here, and I will take that, but I think it should have been a 1-0 victory if there was no timer in 2 more turns. Or 3 more turns, I guess. Scizor kills Gengar, Rotom kills Scizor, Urshifu kills Rotom, and that's the game. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys all back here next week in our penultimate battle of the PCL regular season. Take care, everybody.